I actually delivered something that was really weird. I kind of like looked at the label. Come on, man, everybody's curious. And it was a freaking rabbit. Do you know what a rabbit is? It was a dildo. Dogs are very aggressive towards delivery people.
I've had some people say yes, no, it depends on the person.
And I thought it was a myth until I went into this yard. You always have to make sure you do a pre-check, a pre-dog check.
I've never had a bad experience with a dog.
Every time I went into a house or an apartment complex, it was like, you know, you tap on the gate and then you go, give it about 3 seconds.
Dogs pick up on your fear, so of course if you're scared, then they're gonna pick up on that.
I remember one time, it was a big ass Cane Corso, like a big black beast of a dog. I did my pre-check and then the front door was open. I was like, oh, that's odd. They didn't have a beware of dog sign. So I went in there, delivered the package, and then I heard a whole bunch of growling. I turned around and it had a head like this big. I bolted.
But if you're nice and you're just a generally good person, you should be fine.
I feel like people try to deliver illegal things.
Coffee, people usually hide things in.
A lot of times you will be driving and random people, strangers, just run up and chase the truck.
Hey, or like trying to run after you to try to give a package to you.
You could tell that it's kind of off because the guy seemed kind of sketchy. Like, you know, he wouldn't have any identification or anything. He'd just try to hand you a package with like this fake airway bill on it. You don't know what's in it at all. People try to deliver all kinds of things.
Weird stuff, you know, like blow-ups and stuff like that.
Like what kind of blow-ups?
Like porno blow-ups.
I delivered a box. The contents of it was like really like way kind of funny. It was like rolling around the box and it just smelled awful. It probably was somebody's head, to be honest.
Bugs, horse manure, cow manure. You can smell it. It's just so strong. You can just smell it. It was just like,
You can actually say no to a delivery.
Of course. You just don't want to do it sometimes.
You might get in trouble for it.
I doubt if I would get in trouble for saying no. I mean, I don't really care.
Because a lot of times when you're dealing with foreign objects, and that goes back to the illegal issue.
Or sometimes it's really heavy or it's just like an odd shape.
You can say no just because of a gut feeling. The hardest part about delivery times is everything.
Traffic, always like parking and getting out, scanning.
It is the most stressful part about the job, trying to hit delivery times, because it could be 300 stops and then 2 deliveries at each stop.
It can be very stressful, especially when you have a business account and they expect to have their delivery between a certain time.
If I can remember, you have to be off the truck within less than a minute. You have to think 10 stops ahead. You have to park the car, put the hazards on, close the window, close the side mirror, go to the back, grab the package, and by that time it has to be less than a minute. Like, and you have to be already going. Like, it should take you on average about 1 minute and 30 seconds to deliver a package.
Things get delayed. It can be weather, it could be transit. There's a lot of different things that comes into account.
There are even stories of a guy that I knew when he was driving. He actually called in at the hub in the dispatchers and said, "Come get the truck, I'm done." Literally said, "Come get the truck, I'm done," and left the truck on the side of the road with a whole bunch of packages in it. It's that kind of job, man. It's like, hey, it's only the strong.
I definitely have repressed a lot of memories while I was working at UPS. I usually forget all of my really terrible days.
The worst day on that job was when you get there in the morning and your whole entire truck was in disarray.
Not having every package I need to have for delivery, things not being in order.
The loaders are the most important people to UPS drivers, because if the loader doesn't do their job, then guess what? You're out on the road.
You're missing boxes and you don't know where the boxes went.
Picking up packages all over the floor.
Dropping boxes, falling, traffic.
Then you get there to the location, there's nobody to answer the door.
Just being clutter fucked.
It's just one of those jobs where everything falls apart and everything is not exactly in place. You just have to plan for the worst every single day.
For me, it was not the best job in the world. I honestly don't recall the best day I ever had at work. It has yet to happen.
I have never had a best day on the job. Maybe getting done before the sun goes down, because once the sun goes down, you can't see the addresses, you can't see where you're going, traffic gets heavier.
My best day on the job would be all the packages are where they're supposed to be, they're all numbered, they're all ordered. Nothing's missing, not having like any traffic or parking issues.
Get mostly residentials and not so much as business, simply because the residentials are easier to hit. You can get out the car and just run, drop it off, run, drop it off.
Not getting any type of feedback from like a client or customer.
When you get a customer that actually cares and they give you a bottle of water, that's about it.
That would be a great day.
If it's one thing that I could say people could do better, is just to do your best to put down all the correct information on the bills.
If you have a label on a package, it has to be scanned. And then the driver, we can't really scan like packages that hasn't been entered into the system yet.
Things just get misplaced and things like don't turn out the way you want it. You're just one person. Like we have so many people to hit and the only thing that you care about is getting your mail. So just be mindful that, you know, bad things happen along the way.
Put it where it's supposed to go. If you want it to be picked up, then put it where it's supposed to go. Go to like the drop-off places, they're there for a reason.
So many times where I deliver something and the person can't sign for it because they're not the person on the package, and then they get mad and then I get mad. A lot of people's information does not line up to, you know, to the expectation of the delivery.
The advice I would give you about your mail is just be happy to get it. Yes.